Brother Nicodemus and Malachi have been deployed from the Custodes base to stem the green tide and stop the Black Claw Bad Moons from getting their hands on some archaeotech. Today on Odds of War.
Hey, welcome back to Odds of War. We're here with another Kill Team Battle Report. Tim, you're back.
I'm back.
Again.
Fans of the show probably know me as the Drukhari player. I'm back now with the Custodes. These are new as of the Elites supplement.
Yeah, and you're playing a real elite list.
Yeah, I got two models. So I guess I'll just run through them real
just,
quick.
why not?
Yeah.
I know it'll take a long time.
Yeah. So I've got a leader. His name's Nicodemus. He's obviously a master tactician. He's got a sentinel blade, which actually has like a gun inside of it, which is awesome, and a storm shield for a 3-up invuln. And then I've got, what did I decide to call him? Malachi, I think. Brother Malachi here. Different from a Terminator that I ran when we did a little scrimmage last weekend, who died very unfortunately. So Brother Malachi here.
He died gloriously, as all servants of the Emperor do.
He got shot through a window. So he's got a Castellan axe. It's an axe with a gun inside of it, because all of our weapons have guns inside of them. He's got a Misericordia, which is a little stabby dagger for an extra attack. And then he's got a Ballistus grenade launcher, which he can also kind of shoot. So that's pretty much it. That's the list. These guys are like toughness 5. They got 2-up armor. They're really, really beefy. And the Custodes rule is they ignore flesh wounds for minuses to hit and stuff like that. So they're just very tenacious, and that's sort of their whole thing would be in the Custodes. Small but mighty.
Slow down, Tim. We got an hour to fill here, man.
Well, let's hear about yours. You got
I got Orks.
Small count too.
Yeah. Well, so when we decided to play with the Custodes specifically, I was like, well, I don't want to just like bring nothing but like boys and flood the body, as Orks ought to,
right.
or whatever. But so I thought I'd bring a simultaneously elite Ork list. So in the leader spot, of course, always the lucky blue git. He's there. The hat. It's the hat that I've decided at this point. The hat is a symbol of power.
Yeah.
Passed on through the lineage of the Grots. It's recovered when it is lost, which is rare. He usually lives. So it is the same Gretchen, but when he dies, the hat is passed on.
Sure.
And it's the lucky hat.
Yes,
so.
Clearly we're here because the hat is a relic that belongs to the Emperor in the vaults, and we need to get it back.
Right. And he's brought a very tough knob bodyguard with him. We've got a mega knob with double kill saws.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. That's the real muscle of the list.
Sure.
Backed up by more knob muscle. That does not sound right.
Yeah. We're rolling with it.
Yeah. And so we've got a commando boss knob.
Cool.
He's got a power claw. He's my veteran. Oh yeah, I should say too, the mega knob is a combat specialist.
Okay.
Yeah. And so veteran specialist for the commando boss knob. Then I've got a boss knob, and again, because we're doing elites, this is an elite knob, not a boss knob from the boys unit. Sure. He's a knob from the knobs unit.
Gotcha.
So basically, that means he's got a 4-up save.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So he's my demolition specialist because he's got a combi scorcha. You pair combi scorcha with demolitions. That's like
you get the wound.
Every day. Very nice.
The wound bonus.
Power claw as well.
Yeah.
Then just to round out the points, I've got a single boy and a Gretchen, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that rounds me out to 99 points of 100.
Okay. Yeah, I'm right on 100 because the Custodian Guard is 33 and the Terminator is 67. It's very nice of them to do that. There's also a little blurb in the Elite supplement that says Custodes can take two models as part of a kill team. Normally it's 3 or something like that.
Yeah, normally the minimum is 3.
Breaking the rules, army of 2. I don't know if I mentioned too, this guy is a sniper specialist, so I can reroll some 1s.
Perfect. That's what you need.
That's what I need. When you're hitting on 2s, you need to reroll 1s.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's the lists. The mission today is shifting priorities, which we'll talk about when we're all set up. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, we are all set up. We've deployed here. We've got the Custodes. What are their names again?
This is Brother Malachi here and Brother Nicodemus.
So we've got Brother Malachi and Nicodemus set up here, eagerly awaiting the start of the game to jump forward. The Orks are also on the line, ready to plunge forward. The only one not is, of course, our leader, the Lucky Blue Git, here tucked safely. From the back, cunningly, he shouts encouragement to his friends. We are again playing shifting priorities.
Yes.
So basically what that means, you'll see there's 4 objectives here, numbered 1 through 4. At the start of each battle round, Tim, he won the strategic advantage roll. So he'll roll a d6, and on a 6, or on a 5 or 6, we'll add an extra objective here in the middle. But any numbers corresponding to these objectives, you remove that objective. So the objectives are going to disappear through the game. And for scoring at the end of the battle round, each objective you control is worth 1 point. So that being said, we are ready to go. So let's roll for initiative for round 1. So Orks
That's
roll a 5. That's a 12.
All right. Good omen.
A real strong start for the Custodes. We'll go ahead and go into movement phase, and we'll be back. Oh, let's see. Also, yes,
we'll roll for the
first priority, 2. So 2 disappears. So that's this one here, gone. All right. We'll do movement. We'll come right back. All right. So we are at the end of the movement phase for round 1. Just to talk really quick, because I forgot to mention the scouting phase. In the scouting phase, the Custodes picked plant traps for their scouting option. But cunningly so, the Lucky Blue Git knew what was happening and picked disarm traps. So effectively, it was a big old wash, so that's fine. So in the movement phase, the Custodes both moved up. No advances there, just to control objective 3 and 4. The Orks had a rousing amount of advances. Our boy advanced here, rolling a 6. Our Meganob combat specialist advanced here, rolling a 6. We advanced with the Commando Boss Knob. He's controlling objective number 1 there and tucked in so he can get some obscurement, which is nice. And then, of course, we advanced right here as well with our Boss Knob and our Gretchen. That's the Demo Specialist. So they're kind of out in open ground, which is a shame, especially since objective 1 was there.
It was.
At one point.
And it shifted.
The priorities.
Yeah, shifted.
And then, of course, we have our Lucky Blue Git here tucked valiantly behind cover, as he's supposed to do. Maybe he'll eventually move out to try to control objective 1 if it remains.
Yeah.
So that's it for movement phase. We are going to go into shooting phase right now. All right, so we are in the shooting phase. The Custodes do have initiative, so they'll be firing first, except for the Orks are going to be using decisive shot. So 2 CP, we get to fire first. We'll fire with our demolition specialist. He's just within 8 inches of Nicodemus. So he'll fire there. That's my 2 command points spent for the round, so that's over. But he'll be firing both profiles of his Combi Scorcha. So first off, we'll see for the 6s, or we'll need 6s for his shoot a portion. No, nothing there. So that's fine. And then we'll get D6 auto hits. 5 auto hits. That's very nice. I like that. Now, this is strength 5 to toughness 5.
Yes.
So these would be forced wound, but thankfully you're a bit obscured. So
yes.
We'll do 3s to wounds. All right. So that is 3 wounds. These are at AP -1, my friend.
All right. 3s. Got 1 through.
There we go. We take our first wound.
I think I might spend one on one of them flipped. I think I might spend one on a CP reroll.
Okay.
Just go ahead and try to keep Nicodemus in there a little longer. So 3 again. We got it.
All right. There it is.
Down to 1.
All right. So with that, then we'll just go ahead and go into our normal initiative order. So if you'd like to fire with a Custodes.
Custodian, yeah, sure. Yeah. So I'm going to start off with Malachi here.
Okay.
I'm going to put his shots. I think I'm going to put both of his profiles into the Meganob here.
Meganob? Okay.
I'm just going to measure the range and see if he's within 6. He is. Okay, so won't suffer the long range penalty for the grenade launcher, and then it's a 24-inch rapid fire 1 weapon for the Castellan axe.
Okay.
So I'll shoot the axe first.
So we're just at a -1 for obscurement.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and burn my last CP, go down to 0 for the stratagem for the sniper. So getting back to hitting on 2s.
Okay.
Reroll on 1s.
Gotcha.
All right, so
let's see
2s,
it.
reroll 1s for Castellan axe. They both hit
Two
there.
hits.
Okay.
Ouch.
Strength 4, so
Tough 4.
4 is to wound. We got 2 wounds
Ooh,
at
brutal.
-1 AP.
-1, so we're looking for 3s to save. We save them both.
Save them both.
Very nice.
And then the grenade launcher. So that's D3 shots for 3.
Okay.
Add 2 more in there. Hitting on 2s. All 3
Oh.
hits. Nice. Thank you, Sniper Strat. And Strength 4, T4. Ruling on 4s again. We got 3 wounds.
Ouch.
-3 AP and 1 damage each.
-3?
-3
Oh, he might be
AP.
dead right here. So we're looking for 5s to save. We don't get a single 1.
They're just 1
so
damage apiece, though. But
That'll be an injury roll then.
injury roll. A
He's
6.
out of action.
Oh my goodness,
Oh,
Brother
wow.
Malachi.
That's it.
Grenade to the
Never
face.
even got to see combat, just a grenade straight to the face. There we go. Well, in that case, I'll just take a exceedingly lackluster 2 shots with this boy right here. Looking for 6s because we advanced. No, we do get a 1, so we get to re-roll that for bad moons.
Nice.
Nothing there.
Okay.
All right, that's it for my shooting that's available.
All right, Nicodemus is up to bat. He's going to shoot you with his gun blade. He's within 6, so no long range, but is obscured. So,
Okay.
3s, and no re-rolls, but 2 hits.
Oh, 2 hits.
These dice are doing me good. So
Yeah.
strength 4, T4, so 4s to wound. Okay.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
AP.
No AP on the gun blade.
All
on the
right,
sentinel
we
blade
get
there.
T-shirt saves. Nothing. Ouch.
All right.
Injury roll, sir.
Injury roll. That's just a 2.
Just a flesh wound. Thank goodness. All right, so we'll get a little flesh wound marker on him there. All right, and that's going to be it for the shooting phase. Obviously, there's no combat phase here.
Nope.
So we go straight to morale. So for orcs, we don't have to check for breaking, thank goodness, but we do have to take a nerve check right here. So he's got a leadership of 6. So with a 3 + 1 for the Meganob that's out of combat, he's fine. So we're good there. At the end of the round then, it's going to be Custodes with 2 points, Orks with a single point here, and we'll go into the next battle round. Tim, if you'd like to roll to see which objective
Certainly.
our priorities shift.
6.
6.
I put one in the
so
middle.
yeah, that means we add an objective straight to the center.
Okay.
All right, and with that, we'll go into initiative phase. Orcs roll a double
1.
one.
Okay. All right, and that's a 10.
And a 10. Okay, so Custodes with the initiative again. We'll go ahead and go into movement for turn 2. All right, so we're midway through the movement phase for turn 2 here. Just to talk, the Custodes both moved right here. So Brother Nicodemus is controlling objective 4, and Brother Malachi moved beefily onto objective 5.
Yes.
I've moved my boy here. I've advanced my leader, the Lucky Blue Git, right there to control objective 1, freeing me up for some charges, which we're about to do. So to start off, we're going to take our lowly Gretchen,
Yeah.
and we're going to charge Brother Malachi.
Okay.
All
I have
right.
a feeling Brother Malachi is going to get charged a lot this phase, so I'm going to bust a stratagem for one of the bust a command point for one of the new Custodes stratagems.
Okay, and
And we're going to be using unflinching here. So use this tactic when an opponent chooses a model from your kill team that is not shaken or a target of a charge. When that model fires Overwatch in this phase, they successfully hit on a 5 or 6.
Okay.
So if I can pop up a bunch of Overwatches with Mr. Malachi here, then we're in for a good time.
All right.
So we'll shoot the Castellan axes first. So 5s and 6s sitting on 1s, or re-rolling 1s rather. So it's 1 hit,
All right, well, it's going to be 2s to wound.
2s to wound.
Yep.
Got the wound, AP -1,
No save. Injury roll.
2 damage.
Oh, God. All right, well, that Gretchen is out of action. He's gone.
Plow. All right.
Bam. Okay. Well, that was... I don't know what to say. It's just
The cloud of dust.
yes. Oh man, that's. Well, I just love the fact that Nicodemus is like, steal yourself, brother.
Yeah, he's
and
like,
then, and then it's just like
I
this,
will obey.
this like wily Grot is like, oh, do it, and then it's just,
All right.
All right, perfect.
Obviously, I outstretch my open palm and I go, okay, next.
yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, then we're just going to go ahead and send our Demolition's boss knob into the same.
All right, so Castellan Axe first, 5s and 6s, rerolling 1s.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, 4s to wound this time. It does get the wound.
Okay.
AP -1.
AP -1, so a 5-up save because he's a knob.
Hey!
Ooh, there we go. That's
Ballistic
what we
grenade
needed.
launcher, D3 shots, 2 shots. 5s and 6s, rerolling 1s. 1 hit, and then another 4 again to wound. Gets the wound, -3 for the AP.
Oh,
But just
no
1
save.
damage.
No save. Okay, just 1 damage. So
Yeah.
he takes a wound.
Okay.
But he's got 2 because he's a knob.
There you go.
So then it's our charge range is
And
going to
he's
be a
in.
9. So he's super in. So he'll just tuck in on this side here.
Sure.
And then we'll send our commando, our veteran commando, same target. No Overwatch now because you're in combat.
Yes.
And our charge range. Wow, that's a 5. But
I think you'll get it, right?
yeah. Would you measure me that
Yeah.
up really quick? Would a 5 get me in there?
So 5, oh man.
No. Okay, that's fine. We are gonna.
Yeah, just out, I think.
Yep, we're just gonna go ahead and use Here We Go
Yeah.
to re-roll our charge.
Oh,
Okay. There it is.
Boy, I'll show you a good charge.
Oi, you think I'm gonna let him have all the fun? All right, so that's it for movement phase.
Yes.
So we'll go ahead and we'll go into the shooting phase coming up after this. All right, so it is the shooting phase. It's going to be a real short one. Basically, the only shooting we have is Brother Nicodemus and our flesh-wounded orc boy. No stratagems being used here, so...
Battle of the century here. All right,
yeah.
here we go. Sentinel Blade, 2 shots.
these are going at
Oh, I'm sorry, the boy here.
at the boy. Okay.
Yeah.
All
the
right,
boy.
2 hits.
2 hits. 4s to wound, strength 4. 1 wound.
Gets the wound.
No AP though, so you got your t-shirt.
Ooh, you ever seen a 6 before?
Oh,
That
I
orc
have.
hasn't.
Okay. Injury roll. Just
He's
wound.
no.
Oh yeah.
He's +1 for that, so
Oh,
he's
man.
out of action.
Poor little
So
guy.
that is that there. This
Okay.
is not looking good. Well, that's it for shooting.
That's it for shooting.
Here we go. Are you ready to just go right into the fight phase?
Just one moment.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so it is the fight phase now. We've got to activate our chargers first. That's going to be both of our boss knobs here. So they each have 3 attacks. It's all the same profile. They hit on the same, they wound on the same,
Okay.
same AP damage and all that. So I'm just going to go ahead and consolidate it
Yeah.
because why not?
Sure.
So that's 3 attacks per model for 6 attacks. These are going to be hitting on 4s. It would be 3s, but -1 for the power claw.
power
So
claw,
hitting on
sure.
4s. Well,
Okay.
that's not good because that's only going to be 2 hits. But they are strength 10, so it's going to be 2s to wounds.
Yes, sir. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and he's got 4 wounds, right?
He's got 4 wounds.
Yeah. Well, I think I need to CP reroll this here because I think I need to be able to take
need to
you out
force
in
some-
this one.
yeah, you need to force some
so
saves.
so we'll do a CP reroll here.
Oh my god.
Womp womp.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's that then.
So AP is 3.
AP is -3, so
All
it
right, so
goes to your.
he's got 4 up invul, and he fails
There
it.
we go. D3 damage for 2.
2. All right.
Okay, not too bad.
Sounds good.
All right, and then you get to fight back with your Castellan Axe.
Yes, so he's got 4 attacks base, plus his Misericordia gives him a 5th attack. So we're going to do 2 attacks into this wounded guy,
Okay.
and then we're going to do 2 attacks plus a Misericordia into that guy.
Okay. Let's see
So
it.
2 attacks into the demo specialist, sitting on 2s. 2 hits.
Okay.
Strength 8, so 2s to wound. 2
Ouch.
wounds, AP -2.
AP -2, so 6s to save here. Nope.
It's 2d3 damage.
Whale.
So roll one at a
Yeah,
time,
just
right?
roll 1, because then that will be the damage
That's 3
characteristic, which is 3. So 3 injury rolls.
3 injury rolls.
Ouch. Oh! Just a flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound.
Very nice.
There you go. And then into this guy now. So
Okay.
2 attacks with this Castellan Axe again, miss 1. And then 2s to wound. Gets a wound, -2.
No save, because he's only got a 6 up.
Right, so D3 damage. 3
3.
damage.
So injury roll, 3 dice again.
3 dice again.
Okay,
Got
he's
the
out of
6 there.
action. All right. Well, that is it for the fight phase. So we'll go to morale.
Okay.
Now, orcs have got to check if they break.
Yeah, and I'm going to use this other stratagem here in the Custodes kill team list. It's called Inspire Fear. So use this tactic at the beginning of the morale phase. Choose a model from the kill team that is not shaken. That's going to be Brother Malachi, the Terminator. Opponents must add 1 to nerve tests taken for enemy models within 3 inches of a model in this phase.
Well, this is quite bad because that means he's going to probably be shaken. So first off, let's see if we break. We do. So there you go. So we're broken. All right, and then we'll do a nerve check for.
Oh man.
All right. We'll do a nerve check for our boss knob. He's shaken. Oh god, he'd been shaken without the +1, but I appreciate you at least spending the command point.
Sure. No problem.
And then
I want to show the kids, what you can do.
Yeah, we'll do. We'll spend our. Well, we'll see. I will roll for our leader. Oh, dang, so close. We'll spend a command point though to re-roll our nerve test. So the orcs on the board here, we're completely shaken, which means that we cannot hold objectives. So that means that the score at the end of round 2, the Custodes will score 2 more points, the orcs will score a nothing. So that makes the round 2 scoring 4-1. With both models shaken and only a boss knob and the
lucky blue
the lucky blue kid. He's not looking too lucky. We're gonna have to go on a recovery mission looking for that hat. It seems. I think the orcs will just go ahead and concede here.
Oh, okay.
So there you have it, man.
What just happened? Did we film a battle report?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because that was.
I think I blacked out.
Slow down, Tim. We've got an hour to fill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That was brutal.
Yeah, it was not what I was expecting. I've played these guys before in Kill Team before we filmed this, and it was different. It was a little bit more challenging. Yeah. What happened? I got really lucky on my dice. I shouldn't have been able to take out that Meg Knob, I think, statistically in the first turn.
Yes.
I had some good rolls. You had some poor rolls for your save.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden,
I just kind of, chunked out. Yeah. And then taking that guy out, honestly, it was sort of like a pipe dream if I could take him out. I wanted to ideally at least chunk a couple wounds off of him, but to be able to take him out in the first turn, and, that's the guy I was afraid with the most, with the flat 2 damage on the kill saws.
Yeah. Well, yeah, here's the thing is that, so in the realm of things that ideally should have happened, right?
Yeah.
I probably should not have used decisive shot, first of all. I probably should have just saved those 2 CP for something like a CP reroll on a save.
Yeah.
Because once you hit that -3 AP, I rolled 3 dice, right? Statistically, I should have got 1, so I should have been alive.
Yeah.
Just should have been alive. Didn't get any, should have been able to CP reroll that. That was, I think, the big thing. Or, had I still had the 2 CP, I could have used just a flesh wound to keep him from going out of action. But I got too excited to.
Understandably so.
Shoot,
I mean,
I mean, the DACA, it calls.
It does.
You know. But yeah, I mean, that was huge because here's the thing, right? Both of these knobs together have 6 attacks.
Yeah.
This guy, the combat specialist, double kill saw Mega Knob, he's got 5 on his own.
Yeah.
So I mean, the amount of close combat power that he brings to the table is inordinate, you know. And then that was just gone. That was just gone. And then again, spiked a little low with my wounding. Against your Terminator, because ideally also right there probably should have killed him. Yeah. With these 2 with the power claws.
It was your hit rolls. I think you only had 2 hits, and then
that's what. Yeah.
And then you had the 1 wound that rerolled into another one.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, and that's the thing, right? You use a CP reroll on a 1.
It's gonna turn into another 1.
Yeah. Sure. It's like a given. Yeah. You know.
I think honestly, in Kill Team, the Custodes like these sort of lists. They're like, yes, give us your elite, your multi-wound models. I have some multi-damage shooting on the Castellan axes. If you take the Custodian guards with the spears, the Guardian Spears. It's the same profile. It's a strength 4, AP -1, 2 damage bolter, which is really nice.
Stupid strong.
I think where the Custodians would have some more issues is if they're playing against a large model count army, just because they can't really take up as much as the board, and if you're trying to hold objectives and stuff like that, they're going to be outnumbered. But they're just so damn tough.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is like, so in a previous game, the Terminator's name will not be mentioned here.
Yeah.
But
mostly because I can't remember it.
Yeah.
I've erased it from my memory.
But he got pasted by just a single Luda.
He did.
Like just one Luda firing, and he was gone. And like that was the opposite effect, or I should say the same effect to you that like losing my Meganob here had, where it's just like, well,
he's gone. And there's nothing worse than losing a model that you've never seen play before in a game before it can do anything.
Just what happened to me right there. That was actually, this is the first time I fielded a Meganob.
Yeah, so this was the Emperor's Justice. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about elite orcs? Do you think it's viable?
Viable? No.
Okay.
Fun? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, we laughed quite a bit during that. I actually think, though, it was my first time playing Super Elite Orcs. If I had to maybe go and do it all again, maybe I would have ran the Gretchen with the Meganob to do Grot Shield or something like that, So, I mean, there's always that, the armchair quarterbacking. When you look back at it and you're like, I could have done this, I could have done that, I could have done this. But it's just something to keep in mind for next time. I think, though, ultimately, if I were to run a similar super elite orc list like this, where it's just like packed full of knobs, I would actually lose the one boy and put in 2 more Gretchen.
Yeah.
Because same points, right? 3 points for a Gretchen, 6 points for a boy. So you just get 2 more Gretchen. You get 2 more bodies that can either Grot Shield or hold an objective or something like that,
Yeah, I meant to ask you what the motive behind the lone shooter boy was.
The lone shooter boy? Well, actually, he did pretty much function as intended, which was to just run up the board and fire potentially meaningless shots, and then go jump on a far objective.
Yeah.
Like that was literally his whole goal, was to go jump on an objective, while like the Gretchen here got on an objective in the home base area.
Yeah.
And I mean, he did his job flawlessly. Just turns out he's a boy with a 6-up save.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there you have it, man.
Cool.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoy.
Are you proud of what you did?
No, I'm not. But it was fun nonetheless. I really enjoyed Custodes. I just started collecting the army in February, I think, of this year.
Yeah.
And I have a whole Force and 40K that I painted up and stuff like that. I really, really like them. The whole idea of just bringing so few models, but those models themselves are
so powerful.
Yes, superheroes. They're Terminators alone, on their own without any extra stuff, and then you just beef them up to the nines with all their equipment and everything.
Right.
I think they're great. Hopefully, next time I bring them on the channel, it'll be a little bit more.
We're gonna bring more bodies. We're gonna bring some more bodies.
That would be
next
smart.
Time. All right. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you liked this video, consider subscribing to the channel. We're doing new videos every Wednesday for Warhammer Wednesdays. And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye-bye.